Alright everybody, the MetaSolaray here, and we are featuring a build from a viewer just like yourselves, guys. Today we are running Chatternook's build, which is a Predator, Cheap Shot, Zombie Ward. You know, a build that's all about bursting you out and teaching people the rightful place. Now, the main thing we want to look for in this build, guys, is... Nah, it's fine, it's fine. I have zero interest in proceeding further. So the main thing we want to do with this build, guys, is this is a Halo Blades build that allows us to really gain an advantage in the laning phase. To, you know, get a good start rolling for us. Now, one of the things we want to go ahead and do for this build is absolutely just get a nice, beautiful lead going, and then use it. Halo Blades, as I mentioned on a lot of my guides, guys, is one of the best items to start an early game advantage. It is the strongest rune on Udyr levels 1 through 5 because those first 3 auto attacks come out blazing fast. So with this rune, you need to look to be as aggressive as humanly possible. So in this game, the first thing I'm doing is I'm keeping track of where is he. So looking from where he started, he is topside. So I'm going to get level 3 as soon as possible, and I'm going to look to invade. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this camp, fail an auto attack because I'm not paying attention to my dots. And we're going to go ahead and just, do wolves, do red, and then go straight into the enemy jungle. We're going to look for him. We want to fight Kayn in his jungle. Now, if Kayn does a red Raptors Wolves blue build path, he will get his blue buff, which is perfectly fine. The main thing is we want to keep him on his toes, and go from there. However, guys, one of the things you have to do is look at your lanes. Like, look at your lanes and be honest with yourself. Like, see how bot lane's shoved in right now? If I invade Kayn and I don't absolutely one-shot him, I'm gonna get collapsed on and killed. And that's why a lot of you guys say my laners never rotate. Well, because you put them in they're not in a position to rotate. So instead of trying to do a bad gank that's not guaranteed to work, do this. Go take advantage of the overextended enemies and run them down. There we go. That's it. We're done. And now, right, just like that, guys, we've already built up a lead, and then we're gonna turn right back around again. There we go, first blood. So we just go ahead and punish the Oh crap! I actually got hit by that. There we go. No big deal. So, if I didn't get hit by the W, that play would have been fine. But we are going to run to the other side of the map and see if we can get the other one. It's a little risky, guys, but here's the thing. Corki having to chase me down like that is actually beneficial for me. Because what Corki ended up doing is letting my Cassin free scale. And anytime, guys, anytime Corki can Cassin get some free scaling on your team, that's a win-win. That is always a win-win situation for you. Alright, we take a look topside, and we see an opportunity to go ahead and make a play, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to proc 1, and we're going to use Hex Flash to get ourselves over the wall. And then double dot. Just like that, we're out of here. We don't, so before 5 minutes, guys, top lane is kind of an acidonly bad place to be. So we don't want to be there. So we're going to go ahead and back off that. We take our advantage and we move on. So in Chatternook's build, guys, he is a big believer in Red Smite into Blood Rage. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Like most of many of my builds, we're good to go with that start. Hecarim did not really respect that back. Oops. Alright, so a little bit of a rough start for Hecarim. He unfortunately took the lead we gave him and threw it out the window, but we can still abuse this. So right here, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and start doing some nice good old clearing. There we go. And we're going to look to go straight back top lane. We want to continue just laying up the pressure. But more importantly, guys... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Alright, let's see if there's any wards. No. If he just stopped that back, that would have been perfect. That's what he should have done, but... Oh, well. We're going to go ahead and just continue farming up. So right now, guys, we want to get level 5 before we look for Dragon. Like, we want level 5 before we make him play for Dragon. Looks like they might be going for it. Nope, they did. Oh, well. No big deal. It's Cloud. It is what it is. No big harm. Instead, then, since we have that kind of advantage, we're going to go ahead and smite this camp. Since we don't have smite, we need it for the real threat. We're just going to go ahead and clear these chickens out. And then we're going to go ahead and gank bot. But remember, guys, our flash is going to be up before theirs, so we know that their flash is down. I'm going to go ahead and let a little mana restore. That's fine. If wards are down here, guys, here's the cool thing. You never waste time. You never waste time when you have zombie wards, guys. You never waste time, because guess what? A ward for them is a zombie ward for you. So I still get I still get the Skittle now. Alright, against Kayn, guys, you kind of want to try to avoid putting wards there, because a lot of Kayns will just use Shadow Step to get through it. Alright, well, let's see if I can still pull off this gank. Let's wait for the caster minions to crash. Dang, if I just waited another second for him, crash would have been perfect. Nice. Good invade by Hecarim means that I'm gonna go ahead and punish him by grabbing his red buff. Good job. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to take advantage of that fact, and we're just going to literally just run around his jungle, just trying to be a pain in the ass. Oh no. He needs to get to me. He needs to get to me. There we go. There we go. Not too bad, actually. Let's look at the wave. The wave is gonna... Alright, he thinks that... Guys, here's the truth. That wave is gonna push really hard for him. But what he needed to do there, guys, is shove it for him so that he didn't have to lose XP. But what's gonna happen is that wave is now gonna shove towards the Riven. Because you see how there is more minions? It's gonna build up at that wave, and then the next wave is gonna crash. I needed to shove it in that wave and the next wave so he could crash and then start pushing back to him. Hey, Crispy Tendy. Udyr does have a place in high elo. I got there. So if I can get there, you can get there, dude. I have faith that you can do it, man. So just like you guys see there, guys, the main point of Hail of Blades is just to dish out a lot of burst damage as soon as possible. So double dotting is going to be one of your core assets. Trying to hit people and kill them before they can kill you. Conqueror Kayn is always going to be your favorite friend, guys. Just get used to it. Resmite Kayn literally means you're going to be facing Rost. How do I say calm? Because guys, I whine about it in a very comedical way. Guys, I make fun of it. I'm not gonna lie. I chill. Guys, put it like this. Being mad at my teammates will never help me climb. It never has. It never will. So I make that decision. I make that personal decision every time I queue up. Do I want to be upset about my game, or do I want to win my game? I love the fact that he died inside of me. Wink, wink. I could choose to be mad about him, or I could choose to just get over it. And for me, guys, I'm going to choose to get over it. Being mad at my teammates has never helped me win. It has never helped me win. And I care way more about winning than I care about them. Alright, that's fine. Alright, you don't have... What? I haven't had a reason to leave yet. I've had zero reason to leave yet. Why did you think I left? Why did you think I left there, friend? I was gonna use. I was going to wait for Hex Flash to come back up and do that again, guys, but he just said no. Please, Meta, I want to die, and I said yes, I will. Oh. Yep, this is a fan requested build, guys. The mental, yeah, I understand my mental game's strong, but guys, you guys want proof that it's possible for you guys. It's possible. I was toxic, guys. I was toxic. But like this, it's not, being mad about it does not help me. I don't care if it's a griefer. I don't care if it's a griefer. I don't care. Like, I'm like, oh, man, he's griefing my game. And then I let go. Hey, guys, was he a way to piss him off? I'll watch this. Just keep on doing this to him. This is fun. I've done that like 3 times in a row to him.
We will not pity the defenseless.
Booga 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 booga. And now he's in kill range. That's all I really care about. I'm just doing this just to mess with the dude at this point. Can't really do much. I can't do anything about the dragon, unfortunately, guys, because it's just too rich for me to get down there. My bot lane's resetting. If Kane wants that dragon, guys, he gets the dragon. There's just nothing I can do. If Kane wants that dragon, he gets the dragon. And that's what I have to accept and just move on and do something else for time.
Beyond your control.
I mean, but that's the thing. That was 2 years ago, and that was before I started streaming. No, it wasn't 2 years ago. It was 3 years, and here's the honest truth, dude. Nobody on the internet has known me to be a rager ever, because guys, none of you've ever seen it. None of you guys have ever seen it. Alright. So from here, guys, we're going to go ahead and look at our options, and let's see what we're going to run next. We want, let's see, at the build,
An ally has been
Hydra, T-Mat. Let's do the T-Mat. Go ahead and, yeah, like, he likes building a lot of offensive items, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a T-Mat. And we're going to just do that. Grab this, sling it up here, and we're good to go.
Our instincts are razor sharp.
Yeah, but yeah, everybody who's come by the last couple days, thank you guys. I'll be honest, guys. The main reason I've been going mid is to help, Oh, hey, he said free kill? Sweet.
Not pity the defenseless.
No tenacity, guys. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about the no tenacity. It means I eat that full stun. Blech. Alright, let's go ahead and just start cleaning out some waves, guys. Since we have team out now, we'll just go ahead power farm it up. Because right now, guys, I'm only level 9, and I really like to be a lot higher than that. So I'm going to do everything in my power to try to expedite my XP leap. Yeah. Tips for Hearthstone Platinum. First things first, stop focusing your teammates. In your elo, if you truly deserve to climb, mathematically you will climb. If you deserve to climb, you will climb. Your teammates will not hold you back. Once you've accepted that as a fact, the next thing you need to do is say, all right, what am I struggling in the most? What's causing me to not win games? If it's like, oh, my bot lanes are always feeding. Okay, look back at all your games. Was that the case in every one of your games? I guarantee you, if I look back at the last 10, it was not. So then ask yourself, okay, for the games that I did lose, could I have done anything to help me win? Is there anything I could have done to be more successful?
Our instincts are razor
Did you know, were you using your runes right? Were you doing like I'm doing, where I'm just constantly harassing the crap out of this? Are you like, you see how I'm constantly harassing the crap out of him? Oh, dang. That's actually unfortunate. I thought I was out of the range of both, but you know what? If 2 people die for me, I'm cool with that. If 3 die for me, I'm triple cool with that. You know what? I'm okay with that. That's a fine death in my hands. So let's go. Yeah, let's get nasty. I kind of missed the stat though. Go ahead and we want to finish off this. Yeah, dude, it is a fiesta. But like, you see like that, Chris Tendy? Are you doing enough to be an influence in your games that you absolutely dominate? And you're coming out and dominating every game. If the answer is no, then you need to say, okay, what can I do to make it like that? And that's pretty much it. One of the biggest things that I find a lot of plat players don't do is that they're not decisive. Like, you see how I just go in and commit? When I see a play opening, I ran that Corky down immediately. I ran him down immediately. The second I saw that play, I didn't hesitate. I went with the play and committed to it. I knew Casson was going to follow up on it because this whole game, Casson's been doing nothing but following up on my plays. So guess what, guys? Likelihood he's going to respect and follow up on my plays. It's just people, if people are proving that they're going to do something for you, long story short, most times they're going to keep on doing it. And learning how to play for your win cons, guys, is a second thing you need to learn. Guys, let me ask you, guys, how many games... Who here in Twitch chat has lost a game because of a Fed Cassidon? Who here in Twitch chat, and in YouTube comments, you guys can do this as well. Who here has lost a game because of a Fed Cassidon? Like, no matter... You said, you know, I had an amazing game, and then Cassidon became Cassidon. If that is true, then if you have a Cassidon on your team, why not make him the win con for your team? Why not make him the win con? If you lost to them, play around them. If you have lost to Cassins before, then play around them. Make him your castle win. Don't make him a liability. Play around that information. And that's the secret. Like, that's the secret. At Plat Elo, that's when you have to really start picking up on win cons. You can't just say, oh, you know, I'm just gonna play League and then just vibe. That's not how you win. You win by finding those win cons and playing to them. Punching the enemy jungler. The enemy jungler dies, guys, you should be in his jungle, grabbing some camps for yourself. Guaranteed you should. If you have the opportunity to grab dragons, you should be grabbing them. Like, look, I'm in his jungle immediately. Look what I'm doing. I took 2 camps from him. You know what else I'm doing? I'm right here. Hello, Corky. I haven't been in mid in like... Oop. You see how I see Riven? Change the plan. I don't want to be there anymore. When I see a situation change, I adapt to it immediately. I don't sit and wait for the change to hit me. Corky's topside? Neat. Instead of farming my camps, the first thing I'm doing is being in the enemy jungle. Can I fight a 2v2 and win? Probably not. So am I going to fight it? Nope. I'm not going to sit there and... guys, I'm not going to sit under that tower and risk my life until I need to. Because I know that those two, if they play it right, can absolutely dive me. So I'm going to come at an angle and I'm going to read them. I'm going to see, are they going to fight me? Are they going to try? They might. You see how they're patient? If Ezreal comes down here, we fight this. I missed the engage. I didn't build up my passive. That's my fault. There you go. So I saved the tower, but I don't risk my life for it. And that's kind of what you gotta do. You gotta minimize your, what I call silly plays. You gotta minimize the time you spend doing stupid stuff that gets you killed. Maximize your time getting farm and XP, and minimize the time you do silly things. Look, I'm actually leveled over my Caston right now, guys. That's insane. And that's the kind of pressure I bring in all my jungle games. Yeah, it's logical, but a lot of people don't. They forget that. A lot of people forget that, and it's crazy. Secondly, is picking fights like, okay, guys, right now, should I be looking for a fight? And quick question, everybody Twitch and YouTube. Time is 21:03. Should I be looking for a fight right now? The answer, no. I have a power spike. I have a full complete item. My ass should be nowhere near a fight at all. I shouldn't be looking for a fight. I should be looking for a back so I can get Ravenous Hydra and then look for a fight. Yes, you should be looking. You want to fight? Anytime you have, like, let's say under 300 gold, look for a fight. Because that's when you're strongest, when you spent your gold. A lot of people will goblin gold. And guys, gold in your pocket is not a lead. Gold in your pocket is not a lead, okay? Alright, we're looking for zombie wards. None to be found. Just this one. So right now, I'm really, really strong. Alright, I'm gonna give Caston the information that, you know, everybody's Mia. And since everybody else is chilling in other lanes, go ahead and just shove this crap up. All we care about is we're just pressuring. Alright, 3 are accounted for. There we go. And that's just what it is, guys. That's just what it is. Oh, damn it. See, what did I do there wrong? I exposed myself to risk. No reason I got near Corki. No reason I was in mid. No reason I was in mid, but I didn't know where Corki was. And that's the little mistakes. Those are the little mistakes that there's no benefit for me being there. Yeah, if I sat in the minions and actually healed up, I would have been fine. But I exposed myself to risk, so Corki just ran me down real quick. Why not? He was in position to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's look at our items. So we have another power spike, so we can sell it and grab it. Yes, Udyr does counter Yi and Yasuo. But they do outscale you, so you counter, but you don't counter if you don't do something about it. Unfortunately, I haven't been finding many zombie wards, guys. That's what's making these kills really, really tough. Alright, let's go ahead and grab level 14. And now here's the thing, guys. If you do your job and you are prioritizing good XP, look at look. Our CS between me and Ross are about the same, but look at our levels, completely different. Good XP makes you successful, guys. Learn that lesson. Like, if there's any lesson you learn, XP is what wins you games. Dang. Looks like we took that fight really poorly. Where's, Caston had to get out of that fight. Not bad. Corki actually did a really amazing job there. Like, Corki got the ambush on our Ezreal and took him out of the fight immediately. So that means that now we are in a risky position because we lost so many dragons because bot lane was so fed in the first place. Like, they had a good prio. That we are now in a position. Where did my team go? Let me just... We got set right by Corki ult. So now we are now we have to force Baron. Like, this is the time, guys, where you say, you know, when do I force Baron? When you are at risk of getting sold, you need to.
You will not pity the defenseless.
I mean, Baron. We have to look for Baron. Like, there's no... This is a point where we have to look for Baron. We have to look for Baron before the next thing. We have to get map pressure. Because if you're threatened to be Baron, then one of the things you cannot have is being low. What's gonna call it? If you're at risk of being Baron, one of the things you cannot risk doing is having Soul and Baron on the map at the same time. So be decisive, guys. Be decisive. Say, all right, I'm getting this Baron off the map immediately. Because a lot of times, you'd be surprised how many people will just let you do it. Literally, they are so relaxed right now, thinking they have map pressure. They didn't even think we were going to attempt it. And that hesitation from them to not make sure that they watch that Baron got us Baron immediately. So and that's all there is to it. Next thing here, guys, I'm not gonna fight until I have my blade. Until I have blade, I don't want to fight. I will avoid my team. I will tell them. I won't look for fight until I have it. Tell your teams, guys, if you know that you're right close to a power spike. 200. We need a 5v5. I know. Fight your power spikes, guys. Don't fight away from them. Fight to them. If Wolves is here, I have it. Oh, damn it. Still, okay, close but no cigar. Alright, never mind. We take this fight, guys, because they actually into it. Alright, we stun her. We don't flash, we don't flash, we don't flash. We're not diving in that deep, guys. We're not diving in that deep. We're not diving in that deep. We chill. And then we reset. It was a good fight by us, but then we kind of did some silly things there. All right, now we just go back and continue applying the bat pressure. We have Blade the Ruined King, so it's a good fight now.
Killing spree.
All right, cast.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Before drag fight. We need a force package before that. We need to force the package away from him, or we will have to fight Soul. It is not in our best interest to fight him when he has package. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. I mean, he loses out on package, but he shouldn't have done that either. But if we make 2 catches here... Did Swain just save my ass? Yes, he did. Thanks, Swain! He pulled me out of Riffin's ult! He literally pulled me out of Riffin's ult. Oh, that shit is priceless. Great job. Good job, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of that fight, and we're just gonna go ahead and split push somewhere else. No reason for us to be mid. Could we end? Be tough, but we may be able to. But me taking the dragon is just be safe. I don't think we could. Easy, easy done, baby. Alright. Maybe I should have been up here to finish normally. I didn't. But I guess that the enemy team just doesn't want to even try to defend. Alright. And we're done here, guys. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on twitch.tv/MetaSolaray. Chowder.